Welcome back, my friends, to another video here on the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Halo Infinite, because if you guys don't know, it was revealed yesterday. We got about 8 minutes of gameplay, which was absolutely insane. There's a little bit of mixed opinions about the visual fidelity, I guess, of the game. But if you put that aside, I think it's safe to say most people are generally excited for Halo Infinite. I know I am. Obviously I have my own opinions on the the visuals. I hope they could polish it a little bit more, personally. But at the same time, I'm still really excited for the game. I'm a huge Halo fan. The story seems really promising. The gameplay seems promising. I can't wait to see multiplayer. So there's a lot of good stuff too as well. I don't think the visual I guess style, if you will, takes away from the potential of the game. I just obviously, like a lot of people, wish that the visuals were a little bit more refined, if you will, for lack of a better word. But we're going to talk about some story details in this video, because we actually got some more story details regarding Halo Infinite, kind of a little bit more of what it's about, where does it take place. A couple of people were asking if this is a reboot. It is not a reboot, so it's a continuation of the story that we've known throughout the whole franchise, from Halo 1 through 5, ODST, Reach, etc., etc. They're all connected. It's all part of the same universe, the same story, and no, it is not a reboot whatsoever. So it's actually apparently several times larger than the last two campaigns put together. So if you put Halo 4 and Halo 5 together, it's bigger than that. At least the campaign wise, right? So as far as scope and scale goes, it seems to be pretty promising. It seems to be like it's gonna be pretty big. Again, they said several times larger than both 4 and 5 put together. So that's pretty insane in and of itself. So the way the story is going to kind of start is the players are going to have to kind of figure out what's going on. You're going to have to piece together what's happening, and you start to learn as you go. So it's not going to be one of those things where you kind of have a sense or an idea of what's happening. It's going to be one of those things where you're going to start your story. It's kind of like, I guess, from what it seems like from the gameplay, it seems like Chief has obviously been in a slumber for a little bit. Don't know exactly why or what happened or anything between Halo 5 and now. But apparently some time has passed, obviously, and we're gonna have to figure out what's going on. What is all this about, right? So that's going to be how it's going to kind of start, if you will. So, interestingly enough, like I said, Halo Infinite takes place well after the ending of Halo 5. So I'm not sure exactly how much time has passed, but a good chunk of time has passed. And there's a pilot that we've seen, obviously, in the reveal for Halo Infinite, and then, of course, again, yesterday in the gameplay. And this pilot apparently is the one who actually discovers Chief, who is adrift in space. I guess he's the one that wakes him up, and that's kind of what happens at the beginning of the game. Now, again, what happened between Halo 5 and Halo Infinite for this, for Chief to be in this position? Why is he adrift in space? Why is all this happening? How much time has passed? I mean, those questions are obviously going to be things that I hope are going to be answered, when we play, but we don't know as of right now. So, of course, this game is actually going to be not just setting up brand new stories and laying the foundation for future stories, but it's also going to be the conclusion of, past stories as well. So, for example, it's going to be the conclusion of the Forerunner saga, which hasn't really been my favorite saga for the most part. I'm not really crazy about the Forerunners personally, but so it's going to conclude the Forerunner saga, but it's also going to set the course for brand new stories. So 343 actually said the following. It said, "It is the conclusion of events that has been set up in the past, but it is very forward-looking as well. We want places to go, and we want new mysteries. It's setting the foundation for future storytelling, as well as tying some of the threads from the past. You don't need to go through the whole franchise to learn and understand the fiction coming in, but if you do have that knowledge, we want to reward that. You'll see these extended universe elements and nostalgic moments. There have been a lot of goosebumps in the studio as we have finished different scenes and things that are in the game." So, really exciting stuff. So this is definitely nowhere near the conclusion of Halo Infinite. I seen a clickbait article yesterday. I was like, dude, really? Someone was like, this could be the last Halo game. It's like, no, it's not the last Halo game. Come on, get out of here with that. Anyway, so yeah, so Forerunner saga's concluding. They're going to be setting up a bunch of brand new stories. There's going to be future Halo. There's going to be Halo for a long time. I mean, come on, it's Halo, right? Halo ain't going nowhere. Let's be honest. Anyways, As far as the enemy faction that you're going to be fighting against, the enemy is called the Banished. They're a rogue faction of brutes, along with plenty of familiar Covenant elites and grunts as well. They have something that's sort of an evolution of the Covenant, so you get some kind of a familiar sense with these enemies. But there's something that's also different as well, so it comes together to feel fresh while familiar and nostalgic. So it's a little bit of a nice balance between that. And then going from the enemies, of course, we have the brand new villain, the main villain, which we've seen at the end of the gameplay. And his name is Eskarum. I believe I'm pronouncing that right. He is the leader of the Banished, a war chief named Eskarum, and he's the leader of the Banished on this specific Halo ring, and is connected to the Banished in a fundamental way. And then the last thing is Cortana. A lot of people are wondering, where's Cortana? Is Cortana still here? Does she exist? If you haven't played Halo 5, you need to go play it. But basically, at the end of Halo 5, she went crazy, man. She lost her AI mind, and she went crazy. She went haywire, if you will. All right. And so that's kind of the last thing we've seen from her. And I don't know if she's gonna. I mean, I'm assuming she's gonna be in here, and I'm assuming this is gonna be something they're gonna save, right? It's gonna be something probably later in the story. I'd be very surprised if Cortana's not in this game. A lot of people are thinking Cortana's not in here. Cortana's not, dude. I guarantee you Cortana's going to be in the game. It's going to be a huge part of the story. I 100% guarantee you. Who knows? Maybe she's so corrupt she's working with what's his name? Eskarum or whatever. Maybe that's going to be part of the plot, and we got to like save her and kind of recalibrate her, or not recalibrate, but like, I don't know. I guess wipe the virus from. I don't know. I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say, but like basically restore her, right? Maybe that's what we're going to have to do. But there is one thing very interesting that Eskarum mentioned in his big speech to the chief. He mentioned someone called the Harbinger. Now, I don't know who the Harbinger is, but many people are speculating that this could be Cortana. Could it be? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. So, I don't know. All that said, I mean, I think, like I said, I think Cortana is definitely going to be in the game. I don't think they're not going to have Cortana in the game. Again, I think it's going to be just part of the story element. They're trying to keep it very, very secret. They want that mystery, right? They want us to wonder, where's Cortana? That's the whole point, right? So I think, I don't think it's anything to freak out about. It's a question of where is she? What's happening with her? Is she completely gone rogue? Can we save her? Like, I mean, there's so many different questions, right? And I would hope that that's going to be explored in the story. So, again, those are just a few quick tidbits regarding the story that you may not have known about. If you guys did know about them, let me know in the comments below, or if there's anything you learned, let me know that as well. But I don't know, let me know if you guys are excited for Halo Infinite. Again, I'm excited for it. I'm a huge Halo fan, so, visuals aside, despite what you think about the visuals, I think the story sounds very promising. I think the gameplay looks very promising. I'm really excited for it. The world seems very massive. It seems very big. And I'm just overall excited for Halo to come back, my friends. I'm excited. And I got to get back on Halo Master Chief Collection, maybe a little bit of Halo 5 and stuff like that as well. If you guys want to see videos on that here, maybe Twitch streams. I don't know. I just need some more Halo in my life. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about all that in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like, subscribe, guys new. Hope you guys are staying safe, staying well. I'll see you guys very soon in another one. And until then, my friends, game on, and thanks for watching.